C-class landlords cannot ignore bad credit. It is not a yes-no conversation. It is a 3D story you need to review in detail. So how to review bad credit and when to walk away. Let's talk on where low credit scores even come from. Payment history, amount of debt owed, length of your credit history, types of credit, installment and revolving. Payment history, this is an easy one. It's just whether someone's making their payments or not. All those monthly payments add up and we need to make sure that that tenant is paying on time each time. And this is what's affecting credit at a significant rate. And it's something that I'm not advising to ignore, but there's more complexity to come. What if someone's not paying medical debt? What if someone's behind on their student loans? Are these people that are irresponsible? The fact that they had an unpredictable situation happen in their life and they had to go to the ER, or they made a decision when they were a teenager and they're still paying for it today. However, they do qualify with your 3-time income requirement because of the job they have, because of the debt they have, because of that credit score they have, now that you're denying them. That's not fair. And that's also not fair to you as a landlord with a vacant unit sitting there, bleeding of cash, you not qualifying them as a well-qualified tenant ready to move in, pay rent for years to come. While we're on the topic of student loans and medical debt, the other big variable with credit scores is just the amount of debt that you have. So if it's in the hundreds of thousands, AKA like most medical bills and college tuition, then it will be seen as a negative on their score because they have pulled out thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in their name to credit towards these bills. And then there's the third variable, which is the type of debt, installment versus revolving. Those are fancy terms for, is it debt that has a finish line, like a car payment that will eventually be paid off, or is there credit cards and that will always be alive until you cancel the account, revolving. So on the revolving debt, I would suggest paying attention to this because you can see how much revolving debt that they have out, and that typically means how many credit cards they have, how many times they've had to pull small amounts of that into an emergency for another bill. And you can honestly see a lot more responsibility or lack of responsibility through that revolving debt being used or unpaid. So again,